Joe, it seemed like the final three quarters, especially in the third, you guys got a better rhythm and flow. Well, I mean, what did you think of the overall performance, especially Jason and Jalen?
Overall performance was good. Did a great job maintaining our poise. Put ourselves in a difficult situation just with some of the fouls. Some stuff didn't go our way. Thought we didn't overreact, and I thought we just maintained our focus on execution. And so once we were able to get back to flow of the game by not fouling and getting stops, we were able to get to our strengths offensively.
Joe, did you think the fouls early on in the game got into the guys' heads and affected their play?
No. I thought the guys did a good job. And we're going to make mistakes. We're not going to play perfect. If it's a foul, it's a foul. It is what it is. But we just have to be able to move on to the next play. And like I said, they went on that run in the second quarter. Maybe they went up 8 or whatnot. And, we didn't call a timeout because I trust our guys, and I thought they maintained their poise. And we executed and got back in the game. So I think that was key.
Everybody knows you're going to be small for a while you don't have Robert out there. Obviously, with the 24-2 advantage in fast break points, has that been kind of something you've been emphasizing for the past several weeks, that especially over these first couple months of the season, you're going to have to play fast and get out in transition to have success?
Yeah, I think that's a strength of our team is our speed, our skill. Thought our spacing wasn't elite in the beginning of the game, and then we really fought for our spacing in the third quarter, and we were able to get to a lot of stuff. But we played big tonight also, and so we have a lot of ways that we can play, and so I thought we had double bigs out there, and then I thought we also went small, and so the key is we'll do what it takes to win.
I know you don't want to talk about yourself much, I'm sure, but what did it feel like to be out there for that tonight, and just especially for the way it went as the game went on?
Yeah, it was a proud moment, I think, starting with the Bill Russell ceremony and just talking to the team about the legacy he left on and off the court, and the responsibility we carry to be able to hold that and build our own legacy. And then I think at the end of the game, the Let's Go Celtics chant, we picked up right where we left off. And so, I pride myself in the Boston fans and the city of Boston. And when they're cheering for you, it means you're doing something right.
Joe, how pleased were you just with your guys' conditioning in the second half there? It seemed, particularly with Marcus, Jalen, Jason, playing 36, 38 minutes, and you guys kind of had the energy edge, it seemed like, for most of that second half there.
Yeah, they did a great job in the offseason taking care of their bodies. They worked hard in training camp, and I think that's a strength of ours, is our speed and our ability to be able to do that.
Joe, how has the players' response to your coaching over the last month met your expectations when you took over this role?
I'm grateful for the relationship that we have. We talked before, these guys have been through a lot together, and they're great players. And so it's just a matter of working together. So I appreciate their trust, their buy-in. But, they come up with a lot of good stuff as well, and we just kind of figure it out.
Joe, when you guys got on to transition, you saw Jalen and Jason getting to the front of the rim and finishing. How much did that help them start to hit the shots that closed this game out?
Yeah, I think that's just a growth of players in a team, is when you can run and you can get early offense and you can create spacing, the game's going to open up for you. And I thought we did a great job, like I said, fighting for our spacing in the third quarter. And then it created cross matches, and then we were able to open up the floor. And so I thought we did a great job in our early offense and then a great job in our late game execution.
First half, whether it was Harden getting bigs out on an island and getting fouls on them, or Embiid being able to roll through the lane, kind of like a lot of big problems you had to solve. What was, I guess, the kind of overall coaching problem solving different now that you're in the head seat?
Just maintaining perspective. Sometimes what is deemed a loud play is good execution defensively, and so we just have to maintain our awareness to exactly what's going on, and then we adjust at the right time. And so our guys did a great job not overreacting to the great plays those guys were making, because regardless of the coverage, they're going to make them. And so we just maintained our awareness and our poise, and then we executed our coverages and our adjustments.
Joe, when the foul was being reviewed on Al Horford, you called everybody in, and I could see you say the most important thing is, and then we couldn't tell what you were saying. Can you fill us in on what you were telling them in that moment, the most important thing to close out the game? Did you see them do that? How did that play out?
I said the most important thing is don't listen to anything I'm saying. No, it was just the most important thing is just focus on execution on both ends. Focus on what got us there. It was defending, it was defending without fouling, and then it was sprinting to our spacing, and it was executing. And, you know, late game execution is something we talked about as a staff in the offseason and something we talked about as a team. And we wanted to build awareness to our ability to do that tonight.
Joe, I know you've been in obviously huge arenas before, but did you get a chance to just look around at the crowd? Did you soak this in at all, or were you so focused on the game you couldn't?
No, like I said, there's small moments of building an awareness to what's going on around you. And so, like I said, the Bill Russell ceremony brought a lot of gratitude and it brought a lot of perspective to what it means to coach the Celtics and be a Celtic. And so that entire time was geared for that and gratitude for that. And then throughout the game, just finding small moments, like going up to your guys and just saying how much fun it is. Like, it doesn't always have to be the most serious thing. And what's fun is watching those guys compete and watching those guys execute.
Joe saw a video from the locker room. You got a water bath from the guys. What did that moment mean to you?
It was cool. As I said, I'm grateful to the players for the relationship that we have. And I'm really grateful that they trust me and that we trust each other and that they were able to show, you know, that type of buy-in. And so, you know, when we do things together, we have a huge opportunity. So it felt good. Thank you. Yep. Thank you.